this Sunday. By the way, Ray will stop by the EHM studios here in just about an hour or so and give us a little preview of what we can expect tonight at Montauk on the Green as he officially kicks off the summer season for Montauk. Into the new music bin we go with the Dave Matthews Band. This is their latest Gaucho, 6:59 on the morning show with Anthony.
With fire to keep us warm.
I played that already this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a day in the life?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that closer to you. You want to just give me a little,
I'm not doing that.
Oh.
It just happens to be one of my favorites. You played this morning. It's great.
Smithereens and Too Much Passion here, 8:09 on the morning show with Anthony. Happy to be joined in studio by my pal Ray Red. How's it going, man?
G'day. Yes, I finally see what morning looks like.
Ray Red is international. Let me see if I got this all down right. You spend some time here on the East End with us. Then
Summertime.
Then you go to Thailand.
I'm in Thailand between the United States and Australia.
And then you go to Australia.
Right, and then Thailand on the way back as well.
And then Thailand on the way back to the East End.
Sort of breaks up the long trip, yeah.
So you're up all hours. Do you ever get comfortable with sleep?
It doesn't matter. Whatever my watch says, that's what time it is.
That's you get used to it really quickly?
Time zones are completely irrelevant, yeah.
And you're going to be playing Montauk on the Green tonight with us, which we did with you last year, which was so much fun. But you've been doing it for a few years now.
Yeah, this is about the 8th or 9th year that I've done it with Montauk, and it is the most fun show to do. And this week, because 4th of July falls on a Wednesday, and so we get like the whole week is a holiday week.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so
basically. Nobody is working this week.
Nah.
I don't know how I'm working, to be honest with you. But yeah, Wednesday's off, so you have people taking off Monday, Tuesday, then you got people taking off Thursday, Friday.
Right, and
so
for entertainers and stuff like this has been like all week, everybody's booked up with doing parties, so this is really good for all of us.
Well, this kicks off the series over there in Montauk, right?
Yeah, I always do the first one, and Vivian and the Merrymakers always do the last one. So they ring me up in Australia in January and make sure I get the right date and stuff, so it's good.
I never know where Ray is. Like, we'll communicate over Facebook and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm in Thailand. Oh, yeah, I'm in Australia.
There's no such thing as a long-distance phone call anymore, you know.
No.
Like, it's really odd. I'll ring up someone, one of my mates in Ohio or something, and I'm ringing him up from Australia, and he says, can you call me back? I'm on long distance. You're on long distance? Where's he, on the moon? You know? But the calls don't cost anything anymore. So
I know.
worries.
Well, Skype and all this kind of stuff.
Right, with the VoIP calls.
Yeah, the whole thing. Ray was hanging out with us the other night over at North Sea Tavern, which is just a great place.
I was there last night.
And you went last night, too?
That's why I'm up here this morning doing the... I got a new drink. It's 5-hour energy with a Red Bull chaser. But North Sea Tavern last night was so good. I mean, he's got something going on there, and that's going to be the live music place to be for late night. I mean, for late night places. There's some band there called Big Street Jam, and the place was just hopping last night.
They were good? Yeah.
Yeah,
Rich does a good job. I think he's going to do great with North Sea Tavern. That's going to be a good spot.
Yeah, I'm going to be there this Friday at 10 p.m., but
that's right.
It's really happening.
That's right. But you were with us last week, and... Keith Hernandez was in there, and I got to tell this was the funniest thing to me, because here to us New Yorkers, Keith Hernandez, still God. You give this city a championship, you will forever be, you never have to buy a drink ever again around here. But Keith Hernandez is there, so I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Keith's just hanging out. What did you say to him again?
I said, oh, you're the guy that was on Seinfeld. I mean, I wouldn't know, the Mets from a golf game, but it's. but everybody in Australia does know Seinfeld. And he's like, yeah.
I thought that was the best. When you told me that, I was so sad I couldn't see it for myself. I'm sure Keith loves to hear that kind of thing.
Nah, but he was pretty cool, though. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah.
He's a great guy. Yeah, he is. Ray Red is in studio with us. He's going to be performing at Montauk on the Green tonight, 6:30. I am very excited. The best part about this event is it's kids, it's adults, grandparents, like everybody seems to come down.
Big family event, right?
Families, everybody's singing along. You know, you're doing lots of covers, and it's kind of a nice way to kind of kick off the summer.
Yeah.
You know,
and we're doing something. The nice thing about it is, like the Montauk Chamber of Commerce, they've always been really good to me and to all the other musicians as well. But we're doing something on August the 8th, and this is something that I'm giving to them. This is a freebie that I'm doing for them. I just come up with it. I've been doing these open mics in Australia, and it's worked out really good. Yeah, anybody can come and play and such. So I've set up a live open mic August 8th on the Green.
nice.
I'll bring my sound system and all, and anybody can sign up for it. You can ring me or go on internet and sign up for a spot, and anybody can come and play 2 songs. We'll reserve your spot, and we've got some reserved spots in case we have extra room. I hope to have 2 walk-on spots, so anybody who happens to be there and decides, hey, I want to impress my girlfriend or something, that's the reason you play guitar. They can come and do that as well, and it's going to be cool. And I'm going to add one thing. I'm trying to give this also to Sag Harbor.
Okay.
Because this is free. It costs them nothing.
Right.
Except for maybe a permit. Everything around here is about permits, I reckon.
Yeah, that's true.
So Sag Harbor had these concert parks on Marine Park for the past, I don't know how many years. And this is the first year they're not doing it.
Really?
And, well, they say they're not doing it. It's because of money. And I've already pointed it out. I put it in writing that all their expenses were completely just, they were wrong. They don't need to spend all the money that they were doing. So I've showed them a way to do it at 1/4 of the price they were doing. So hopefully we'll get the concerts back. And I told them I would produce concerts and I would give them an open mic as well.
That'd be cool.
Just to, I don't need my band in the concerts.
Right.
Just some live music, some way for people to have.
You got to have live music in Sag Harbor. That's one of the spots out here.
And every year people look forward to the Merrymakers doing the last one.
Right.
With their calypso and steel drum music, and now they're just not doing it because they've spent. Give you an idea, they were spending $5,000 for the concert when they could have spent less than $1,000.
Wow, really?
So, and I've showed them how to.
Wait, are you saying mismanagement in government? Come on,
no, not that. They're not saying mismanagement. I'm not saying that at all. No, because I don't want to point any fingers and piss anyone off. If you're not in the business of producing shows, then you don't realize that when you put on a show, you don't need to hire a $10,000 lighting company. You can go buy your own lights for $600, that type of thing.
Right.
So,
just the know-how of knowing how to do it.
That's all it is as well. Yeah, so it's, I've showed them how they can produce the same quality shows and do it for a fraction of it and keep everyone happy. You get a couple of sponsors. And so hopefully, I haven't had an answer yet, so no news is good news.
Well, hopefully they'll hear this morning and they'll know what's going on. It's Ray Red in studio. He's doing playing a few shows at Montauk on the Green. We start things off tonight at 6:30. I'll be there with lots of EHM free stuff, and then he's going back Wednesday, August 8th, 5:30 to 8 at the Gazebo for the open mic live. Hopefully that's good, and maybe Sag Harbor will catch word and start doing their thing again.
And again, the open mic live, I'm hoping to get people who don't normally play gigs.
Right.
So people who just started to learn and they want to get out and play. I've got quite a few people who already play gigs around, and we've already put them on the list because we'd like to round out the list. But if we can get, and we'd like to get more girls in because for some reason when we do the open mics in Australia, we get out of 16 people in a night, we'll get 2 girls.
Yeah.
2 ladies to come. So it's like, nice to get at least.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Like Julie Trudden, really, really good girl singer.
Yeah.
And
it's funny. I just put a list up on Facebook, our Facebook page, of the top 10 female guitar players of all time. And I'm like, I can't believe I never thought of this topic before.
Yeah.
But that's a good list. That's funny that you brought that up. But that would be cool. The
other cool thing you put up this morning, a bit Trombone Shorty.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that nice?
And he played in Byron Bay. In April at this big concert we had with CSN and Earth, Wind and Fire and there's a few other bands there. But Trombone Shorty, I've never seen them before. Only heard them on this station.
Okay.
And they were big like I'm thinking of Fishbone.
Yeah.
Exciting, awesome band. And they're playing at the Talk House this year.
They are, yeah. They do a great job. I've seen them a couple times live. They are just outstanding. They are a can't miss. So are you, my brother. You going to play it for us this morning?
Yeah, we'll do a song this morning. We'll do a happy song this morning.
Cool.
That's good to know what to do, but we'll do a happy one.
Is Ray Red in studio? He's going to be at Montauk on the Green tonight at 6:30. He's on your radio dial right now on 92.9 and 96.9 EHM.
Traveling a Friday combi on a hippie trail that's full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me and then gave me breakfast. Said, do you come from a land down under? Women blowing and blunder. Can't you feel the thunder? You better run, better take cover. Buying bread from a man in Brussels, 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Said, do you come from a land down under? Bitters blowing and chunder. Can't you feel the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Lying in a bed in Bombay, with lockjaw and not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from a land of plenty. He said, I come from a land down under. Winters blowing and chunder. Can't you feel the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. You come from a land down under. Or maybe you come from New Zealand, or maybe even Vancouver. You better run, you better take cover. You better run, you better take cover. You better run, you better take cover.
That is Ray Red with us in studio here, 8:21 on the morning show with Anthony. He'll be performing tonight at Montauk on the Green starting at 6:30. I'll be hanging out there with him. Hope you can join us. We're bringing down lots of EHM free stuff and plus the great music of Ray Red. And, of course, always his must-see guitars. This is the Australian guitar this morning, right?
Yeah. No, I'll show you the back, even though you can't read it on the radio.
Let me see the back.
If anybody asks tonight, I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to read it out loud. But this is a very typical Australian expression having to do with rock and roll. So.
I love that guitar, man. That thing is so sweet. You can hang out with us, right?
Yeah, no worries.
All right, Ray Red's going to hang out with us here for a little bit. Let me spin this listener pick I got for the latest on Bonnie Raitt. She actually made that list that we were talking about just a second ago of the top 10 best female guitarists of all time. This is off our latest record, Slipstream. It's Used to Rule the World on the morning show with Anthony. Some good guitar in this one, too.
Dr. Feelgood, sleeping on a concrete bed.
Oh, this was good.
So how many more songs can you do?
I don't know if I'll sit with another one.
Bonnie Raitt. In the EHM New Music Been Used to Rule the World here, 8:26 on the morning show with Anthony. We'll continue more with Ray Red. We'll get him to do another song for us right after the break here on 92.9 and 96.9 EHM.
Yeah, I think they're listening in Australia today. It's 10 o'clock at night there right now. So
That's so cool.
yeah,
Is there anybody you want to say hi to?
yeah. I'll mention
Okay.
I'll mention
All right.
a couple of names. Yeah.
So when do you go? Oh, you said you're staying until October?
Yeah, at least I'm booked in October, so I'll stick around till then. If I get bookings into November, we'll do it. But I've got to get out of here by December. That's when the season kicks off down that way. So that's called the end of November is the end of the school year. So that's schoolies. It's almost like the spring break here, but it's high school.
Okay.
So everybody that's just turned 18 or just about to turn 18 is out going nuts. Now the drinking age is 18, so you can imagine.
So that's a good time to be
Yeah.
playing down there.
Yeah.
8:31 here on the morning show with Anthony. Ray Red has joined us in studio. Ray Red is international. Plays all over the place. We're happy to have him for some time here on the East End. After this, he's going to go to Thailand, and then after that, goes back to Australia. But we were just saying off the air, I was just telling you, I watched The Hangover 2, like, religiously. And you seen it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they lose, the whole premise is they lose one of the people again, and they're looking for him. And at every turn, every now and then in the film, they find somebody, and they're like, well, we're looking for a friend, and we can't seem to find them. And they go, well, Bangkok has them now. Like, they'll never get them back again.
Well, Bangkok's a fun city. It's a safe city. You can hang out at all hours of the night and not really concern yourself with somebody going to try to rob you or something like
Really?
that. Yeah, it's just you can go like looking like the crappiest looking neighborhoods and such, and people will invite you into their homes.
Really?
And so really, really awesome. It's not unless you're actually looking for trouble.
Yeah.
You won't find trouble. Trouble won't come looking for you. So it's an awesome first. I'm not a really big city person, but Bangkok, I really love Bangkok.
I tell you, I envy you, man. You get the best of the whole entire planet between Australia, Bangkok, and then here for the summer, fall time. That's like,
If you can't go to Bangkok, go to Hamburg.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the Ripperbahn in Germany. But
Okay.
apart from that, it's like Bangkok light, I guess. So.
That might be for me. I like light. I like light. I'm more the light kind of a guy. Ray is playing the Montauk on the Green tonight. The gazebo on the green, right in the middle of town, in the heart of everything. So bring your lawn chairs down. Bring some blankets. It's going to be beautiful weather. Sun's going to be setting while Ray is playing, and it's a real fun time. We were there last year. Myself and Jamie. Jamie's coming back. We're coming back. It's going to be a good time.
Probably give away a couple of T-shirts as well.
Oh my God, the T-shirts are hilarious. Can I read these on the? I don't know if I can.
You can read that. It's suggestive, but it's not out in the open.
It says "Kiss Me Down Under," which you're referring to Australia,
Right? Yeah.
And these have EHM logos on them, which is so cool, which I really, really love. And RayRed.com. Let's talk about RayRed.com, because that's one of the reasons why you're all over the world. You teach guitar lessons
On the internet.
from anywhere in the world on the internet.
And it works out really well. I break it down. I don't do any theory. I make it very easy for people that want to learn how to play songs.
Right.
People want to learn how to play all the pop songs, and I teach the easiest way to do it. I'll teach the proper way to do it, but I also teach the easiest way. So you could buy a guitar this morning, and this afternoon you could learn 3 or 4 songs, and just you could polish them off very easily in front of your mates and stuff. So
Right.
when you show up at a party and there's a guitar there, and you want to be that guy,
Who picks up and starts strumming and impresses people.
you can be that guy.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And then you can come down and play the open mic on all
yeah,
your
you can come play
all
the
your
open
stage.
mic on. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see.
So I hear people say that all the time, but is it really that easy? Is it really that easy to just kind of pick it up and learn?
If you know the song,
Yeah.
if you're familiar, because you got to know if you're playing it wrong or right. That's the thing. You have to know
Right.
when you're making a mistake.
Right.
And as far as moving the song into the key that you can sing it in, that's just a matter of technique.
Right.
But it's not the most difficult thing in the world. But like me, I'm pretty crap with sports. So I don't do anything with sports. So,
Right.
some people can't do everything.
Right, right.
But I'd say most people could pick up a guitar and do, could play Happy Birthday.
Right.
Yeah, that's what my dad always said. He always said, "You know how to play Happy Birthday yet?" No. Well, you got to learn it.
And you don't know sports, and Keith Hernandez knows that most of all now.
No.
You think you could teach Keith Hernandez how to play?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Keith know how to play some songs.
I have to teach him how to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game or something.
Ray Red is in studio here, just kind of hanging out, playing some tunes for us. He's going to play another one right now. He's going to be performing tonight at Montauk on the Green. 6:30 is the start time. You usually play a little bit earlier than that too, right? You kind of get warm up and everybody can watch that kind of a thing.
I'm going to be there setting up about 4:30, but we might start about 10 minutes early. We might start about 20 minutes past 6. I'm not sure.
Okay.
The set list tends to be rather long, and we're always deleting songs saying, okay, because we want to finish by...
Right.
It's the light going out. That's the thing, why the sun's going down.
Right, and which is beautiful in Montauk. Yeah. And you kind of play along that vibe, right? It's kind of fun stuff, sun going down in Montauk, kind of a vibe tonight.
Yeah, and tonight we're doing everything wireless tonight, so I'll be like marching all over the...
Yeah, I know. And you like to go crazy, you go all around. Yeah, which makes it really fun. The kids really seem to love that. Yeah. The kids really get a kick out of that.
So when we get into that second set, into that second hour, and we've got a film crew coming out as well tonight, so this is going to be... This is going to be pretty exciting. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it should be good. Like last year was great, and I think, like you said, with the holiday weekend, a lot of people are off. I know a lot of people from the city who are like, yeah, we're coming out. So there should be a really, really nice crowd there. So it doesn't hurt to get there right after dinner.
And we hope to get the kids singing in the last song again like we did last year.
Which was a lot of fun.
That worked out good. But we did that again at a show in August, and it turned into a little bit of chaos because... the kids actually started fighting over the microphone. So it didn't turn out the way we liked it.
Well, there'll be extra security there tonight. All right, I'll turn it over to you, Ray Red, the gazebo on the Green tonight in Montauk, 6:30. I'll be there. I can't wait for it. And Ray will be there with the full band, and he's given us a little bit of a taste this morning here on the morning show with Anthony.
Yeah, Swanee rang me this morning from Germany, this girl I know from Germany, and so I said I'd play this song for her today. So.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you got people listening all over, right?
Yeah,
you said Australia.
Germans listening today, the Australians, even the New Zealanders are listening today, so it's good. It's nighttime. It's 10 o'clock tonight, right now in Byron Bay. So.
Wow. See, Ray brings the audience international.
To wake up with you early in the mornings, stay up late just playing records on your phonograph. I'd like to get to know your mother and your father, maybe just once pretend to be someone's better half. And I would like to tell the very first lie. To ignore all my friends and spend my time with you. Maybe shake your tambourine. I'd like to do the sort of things that you and I could do. We could do most anything. And I would like to tell the very first lie. To know your family and your friends, you know. Maybe pick you up from work. I'd like to do the sort of things that you and I could do till her. I'd like to wake up with you early in the morning, stay up late just playing records on your phonograph. I'd like to get to know your mother and your father, maybe just once pretend to be someone's better half. And I would like to tell the very first lie. And I would like to tell the very first lie.
Ray Red on the morning show with Anthony here, 8:40. He'll be performing at the gazebo on the Green tonight in Montauk at the center of town. It's a can't miss. 6:30 is the start time. Watch the sun set in Montauk as Ray Red and his band perform the soundtrack. We'll be there hanging out, giving away EHM free stuff. Material Issue. Nice, man.
Yeah, you recognize that. Yeah.
I think you turned me on. I don't know if it was you or Drew, who does weekends here at the station, turned me on to Material Issue. But I feel like in the last few years, people have been talking about them a lot more.
Yeah, well, I like doing obscure covers.
Yeah.
Really cool songs from bands that didn't really go over the top.
Yeah, and they never did.
Yeah. And they have that song. They have a song called Diane and International Pop Overthrow.
Okay.
And that are really cool songs to cover, but that people just don't recognize.
Right.
You know.
When were they big? They were like late 80s, right?
90s, I think. They were
was
90s,
it 90s?
93, 94 with, I can't think of who else. There's another band that just came out from the 90s that just came out with a new CD. I can't think of who they are, but yeah, they're 93, 94,
sort of in that
something
era.
like that.
Yeah, that was a great time for music. What's your favorite time for music? Give me a 5-year period.
I'd have to say 95 to 99, something like that.
Yeah.
Between 95 and 99, and also from 68 to 72. Because I just saw that documentary on Sly and the Family Stone, and they're like my all-time favorite live band ever.
Yeah.
And so just the fact that they went from rock and funk and everything all in one thing.
Yeah.
So they, that between them and Crosby, Stills, Nash and the Beatles, and Led Zeppelin, So.
Yeah. There's a great book by an author, David Brown, who we had in studio last year. He wrote a book all about 1970 and the Simon and Garfunkel, Beatles, Crosby, Stills and Nash, and heaven forgive me, the fourth band I can't remember, but they all had these pivotal records that came out in 1970, and it was such a great book. And you're right, 68, 72, 73, like that. That's a really interesting time in music and rock and roll, because everything kind of switches. In that you go from Beatles to post Beatles and into sort of the folk stuff that was starting to happen then, and it is really an interesting time in music.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ray Red, man, you are international, my man. It's always a pleasure having you. Thank you so much.
No, this is so much fun, and this is like the best station, because I get to learn so many new bands from this station.
Yeah.
And like I've got mates that only listen to, like, especially here, they're into this satellite radio, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have any ads. I'm like, yeah, but you listen to the same stuff every day.
Right.
Here I found the Lumineers. I've never heard of Lumineers before.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah, Lumineers. Edwin Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros.
Yes.
They're on Letterman tonight.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
And actually, I was doing a show in Thailand, and I let this girl come up and play a song, and she did an Edwin Sharp song. So,
oh, really?
So that they're getting to be known all over the world as well.
Yeah.
So, just a lot of obscure bands that's why I listen to this station, because you play.
That's cool, man.
The strange stuff that that you don't normally get to hear.
That's cool. Yeah, and Ray does listen all the time. We always talk, and you're in like Australia or wherever you are in the world, and you're like, yeah, I'm listening, and that's always cool to have. So I really appreciate that, man.
No, it's cool. It's the best station ever.
Thanks. Thanks. It's Ray Red in studio. That was a good commercial. We're gonna play that. Ray Red in studio with us here. He'll be playing tonight, 6:30 at the Gazebo on the Green. I can't wait for it. It's one of those things you do out here on the eastern end of Long Island in the Hamptons now, is go see Ray, to kick off the summer series over there in Montauk. As I said, 6:30, bring a blanket, bring some chairs, some cheese and crackers.
Bring fun. Bring your dancing shoes.
Bring your dancing shoes. Bring a bottle of wine. I'm not going to tell anybody. Just conceal it.
Yeah.
And have a good time with
If you want, I'll even bring you some Vegemite. You can try it out.
Oh, nice. I like where we're heading with this.
Yeah, you won't be saying that if you taste it, but
tonight at 6:30 on the Gazebo on the Green in Montauk. We will see you there. 8:44 here on the morning show. We'll take a break, come back on the other side with news, sports, and weather.
Ray Red is back in town for another summer season of first-class musical entertainment. Ray Red's Australian-flavored acoustic rock and roll will transform your party into the one everyone will be talking about. Whether it's a beach party, birthday, catered affair, dinner party, or just a good old backyard barbecue, Ray Red's nonstop performance is sure to be a big hit. Montauk's Nightbeat says Ray Red is one of the East Coast's most sought-after cover artists. Join Ray Red's Open Mic Live on the Green in Montauk, Wednesday, August 8th. See rayred.com for details. For your personal entertainment needs, contact Ray Red at 631-725-7533. That's 631-725-7533. Ray Red Entertainment, acoustic rock and roll at its finest. Solo acoustic or three-piece band. Visit rayred.com. See Ray Red live Mondays at Canal Cafe, Hampton Bays.